Gentlemen, my name's Paul Clark. I'm from Ornamental Cornices. I thought it'd be a good idea to take you through a florist factory if you're interested to have a look at what we do at Ornamental Cornices. Our factory's at Logan Village, Centenary Place, Logan Village. So come inside and we'll show you around. This is our office. And our office staff, we've got administration, we've got Sophia here, we've got Luana, and what these girls do is basically look after all the incoming calls. Luana does a lot of the quoting and so forth, and we've also got factory manager, and accounts is Lisa. It gives you an idea of what they are in here. Now we'll just go outside and have a look around where the main action happens with plaster. We have a lot of different samples. If you come down to Ornamental Cornices, we'll give you samples, as many as you like, to make your choice of what's going to do your place the best. So come through, we'll have a look at making some cornice. This is James, one of our casters, and Xavier, another one of our casters here. As you can see, it's all handmade. We individually make cornice. There's about 200 different types of cornice mouldings and centerpieces, and there's a mile of stuff you can put in your house when it comes to all this plaster. But to give you an idea of the casting of it, what James is doing now is putting a face gauge on the cornice, and after the face gauge you put a second coat on it, and then a fiberglass, which I may be able to do a short video later on about the manufacture of cornice. But to give you an idea with plaster, there's a mile of different types of cornice, as you can see, from smaller ones, Art Deco, ornamental, to big Victorian styles of cornice. Now this one is quite a large one. It's a two-piece mould. This one goes with another piece underneath it here, which is this one right here. And that moulding there goes on the end of that moulding there to give you a large Victorian cornice. When it comes to reproductions, we do a lot of reproductions at Ornamental Cornices. That is a reproduction made out of an old piece of cornice on board. It was probably 600 long. We've had to reproduce that to make a 4.2 or 36 cornice. To give you an idea what we do, have a look at these moulds over here. We're always making reproductions. There's a mile of different moulds here that we make, and we do keep them for a period of time. But if you've got an old pub or club that you can't find the cornice, whether it even be a skirting, anything in there, we can mould it out of plaster. All our moulds are basically plaster moulds. So as you can see, we make these moulds, reproduce it in plaster, make 4 or 5 lengths or how many lengths you need made out of it. And that's what it's all about. So if you do have a piece of cornice you're not quite sure where to get it from, come down to Ornamental Cornices. We may have one of these moulds here that going back 70, 80 years ago. But to give you an idea of cornice, what cornice can do for your house is very much individualise your home. There's 200 different types of cornice. You've got large cornice, there's an array of different cornice, so you really individualise your house and make a statement with fibrous cornice, and you can mould anything you like. So that's basically what we do. There's another product that is with ceilings and so forth, which is what we call a Hampton panel. And what this is here, come on, look at this one. This one here is a VJ panel. It's got a moulding here. It's got a recess on the side. And if you have a look how it goes on the wall and ceiling, it's quite an easy panel to do. Now what I suggest when fixing this panel is to fix it on the top of your existing gyprock. The reason being is that you can glue this with cornice adhesive and stick them up very easily and simply by putting a couple of screws in them. You don't have worries with popping of screws later on, because the less screws you put in something, the better it is. You're laminating directly to the gyprock, same as you would do a centerpiece. But the great thing with this panel here, it's got a recess. As you can see, that recess is exactly the same recess as what's on plasterboard. You don't need any special fibre skills to fix this panel. You can take this and set this the conventional way as you do with gyprock. It goes up very easy, very quick. You set this area through there and that gives you a Hampton panel ceiling. The great thing with this one though, more so than timber and VJ sort of panelling, is that all the beads are so precise. All the miters don't open up or crack like timber does. It gives you a perfected finish, and the other great thing with fibrous plaster is it takes paint extremely well. So when it paints up, they look just pristine. So it just gives you an idea of what that panel's all about, plus a host of other different fancy panels. I'd have to be here all day to show you, but anything that you want to design, we could do. If it's running a template, cutting out a shape, running it on the bench to your individual style of cornice or what you want to make something individual, we can do. Even right up through to fiberglass moulding. We also have another product called a resin, flexible resin moulding, which is ideal for doing curves and so forth. So anything you want to make, we can do. Just to give you another idea what happens as well. Another thing that we do is a different product which I'll talk about later on. But to give you an idea, even if you've got curves or sweeps, these ones here are actually curves designed to go around a curved ceiling. We make curves, different radiuses, different designs, everything, whatever you needed done out of plaster, we can do it. So I hope you liked the a little video of a fibrous plaster factory, and hope to be of some help for you soon. Thank you very much.